Jai Hind student, welcome to English class. So students, as you all know, we have already started the explanation of the poem The Village Schoolmaster, and we have completed the first set of explanation in the previous lecture. Now in this lecture we will be completing the rest of explanation of the rest of the lines. So let's begin. Yet he was kind, or if severe not. Now, what we have seen in the previous sentences, the schoolmaster, he was described as very disciplined and very strict, and the boarding tremblers, that is the students, they were very much afraid of him because he was very strict. Then we have also studied the students, they were so much you can say intelligent. Okay, कि they can make out from the schoolmaster's face कि in what mood he is today. Okay, and accordingly they can decide their day कि whether the day will be gonna be good or it will be bad for them. Okay, so then we have also discussed, we have also seen that the all the taunts, or you can say the absentees who were absentees, so he knew them well. Okay, schoolmaster, he can identify all this absentees who were not attending the class, and maybe the speaker is one of them. Okay, so all these things we have studied in the previous lecture. Now yet he was kind, or if severe not. So he word is used for the schoolmaster only, कि in spite of all these things, means in spite of being strict, in spite of being disciplined, but he was very kind. Okay, or if severe in not, though he was not admired or respected by the students. Okay, because students, they don't like him, so but still he was kind. Why he was kind? Because the love he bore to learning was in fault, because he was very much passionate. उसको बहुत मीन्स हम ये कह सकते हैं, उसको पढ़ाई से, जो स्कूल मास्टर था, उसको टीचिंग उसका पैशन था. ओके, और वो चाहता था कि जितने भी बच्चे हैं वो सब अच्छे से पढ़ें. ओके, सो ही वॉज डूइंग अ वेरी नोबल जॉब. बिकॉज नोबल हम इसलिए कह सकते हैं बिकॉज व्हेन दिस स्टोरी टुक प्लेस, तो मे बी दैट टाइम क्या था कि एवरीबडी वॉज मूविंग टू सिटी. ठीक है, सब लोग सिटी में जा रहे थे जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ के लिए. बट एट दैट टाइम the school village master, he decided to remain in the village to teach the village children. So that was a very noble deed, okay, about him. And he was kind because he wanted कि उसका हर बच्चा जिसको वो पढ़ाए वो अच्छे से उसको सक्सेस मिले, वो सब कुछ उसको समझ में आए. सो दैट वाज his love. His teaching was his passion, was his love. The village all declared how much he knew. It was certain, and he could write and sapphire too. Now the villagers, जो भी villagers थे, they seem to have praise for his great knowledge. ठीक है, because they were the villagers. ठीक है, they were not too much educated, तो उनको लगता था the village master, he contains a bundle of knowledge. ठीक है, उसके पास बहुत सारी knowledge है. It was a known fact in the village that he, और उनको पता था कि he can write very well, he can do mathematical calculation, and even he can predict weather and tides. Tides यहाँ पे टाइम है, कोई भी जो religious फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं या फिर कोई भी रिलीजियस ओकेजन है, तो वो देख के बता सकता था कि कौन सा दिन अच्छा है, कौन सा टाइम अच्छा है. तो हेयर टाइड रिफर्स टू दैट ओनली. ओके, ही कैन प्रिडिक्ट वेदर ऑल्सो, वेदर पैटर्न्स. It was also assumed that he was an accurate surveyor who could determine borders easily. So that you can see. जो next line है, land he could measure terms and tide precise. So he could do the calculation. Land he could measure means verbally he could do without any instrument. So this was something great for the villagers. ठीक है, villagers के लिए ये बहुत ही एक कह सकते हैं अनोखी सी बात थी कि वो बिना कैलकुलेशन के वो वर्बली मेंटली और यू कैन से कि वो मेंटली सब कुछ बता देता था. And in that story ran that he could gauge in arguing to the person owned his skill, for in though vanquished he could argue still. Now, it is apparent that he could also debate intelligently. मीन्स यहाँ पे लाइन में ये बताया गया है कि वो आर्ग्यूमेंट में इतना अच्छा था और वो जो वर्ड्स यूज़ करता था वो इतने हैवी वर्ड्स या फिर इतने लाउडली बोलता था कि लोग जो होते थे, जो विलेजर्स थे, वो उससे बहुत इम्प्रेस्ड हो जाते थे उसकी बातों से, उसके आर्ग्यूमेंट की स्टाइल से, जो वो स्टेटमेंट पास करता था उस और जो वर्ड्स यूज़ करता था और उसकी जो वॉइस थी थंडरिंग साउंड. ओके, सो इससे लोग बहुत इम्प्रेस्ड हो जाते थे. अमेज्ड द गेजिंग रस्टर्स रैंक्ड अराउंड, मीन्स वो बिल्कुल अमेज, दे वर सरप्राइज्ड, ये सब देख के बिल्कुल सरप्राइज्ड हो जाते थे. एंड स्टिल दे गेज एंड स्टिल द वंडर ग्रू दैट वन स्मॉल हेड कुड कैरी ऑल ही न्यू. और वो सोचते थे कि ये छोटा सा दिमाग जो है उसमें कितनी सारी चीज़ें इसने स्टोर कर रखी हैं विलेज स्कूल मास्टर ने. सो दैट्स वाई ही वॉज वेरी मच रिस्पेक्टेड, वेरी मच एडमायर्ड बाय द विलेजर्स. ये रीज़न था कि विलेजर्स क्यों उसको एडमायर करते थे, क्योंकि जो भी उनको प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी वो सब स्कूल मास्टर के पास लेके जाते थे एंड ही सॉल्व दोज प्रॉब्लम्स. तो इसलिए उनके लिए वो जो था, ही वॉज वेरी मच रिस्पेक्टफुल पर्सनैलिटी. Okay, the teacher seemed to be a fierce opponent in such discourse, and he could continue arguing a point even after he had already lost the dispute. The master would use difficult words and emotive language to sound convincing and impress the poorly educated village folk. So that was his style. ये style बताया गया, ये उसका style था किस तरह वो villagers को impress कर सकता है, because they were the villagers, they were not सो एजुकेटेड. सो वो उसकी बातों पे बहुत जल्दी विश्वास भी कर लेते थे. ओके, एंड उसकी बातों से बहुत इम्प्रेस भी हो जाते थे. So this is all about the explanation of the poem. Now I hope this poem is clear to you. So thank you everybody.